guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. My name's Michael. I'm an image analyst. I've done work in the past for the History Channel's Ancient Aliens. I review photos and images of the day and nighttime sky of various things people see all around the world. In this video, we're going to review a photo supposedly out of Romania taken back in 2022 of what's being said is a mothership in the sky spotted above Romania. We're going to come back and analyze this photo here in just a moment. But I wanted to revisit a video that I posted about 10 days ago of this object here spotted above Pennsylvania by Norm, who shared this video with me of what looks like something falling through the sky. This appears to be coming in at a steep angle. This is by request, by the way. They asked if I could zoom in just a little bit closer on this object that doesn't appear to be an airplane. If that's an airplane, that is one weird airplane coming in at a highly unusual angle, and the trail that it's leaving in the sky isn't lasting very long. A lot of times trails will hang around in the sky for many hours. This trail here is lingering for just a few seconds, and going in for a closer look without becoming too overly pixelated. That's why I couldn't go in super close in the original video, because of that. You can see it's starting to get a little pixelated here. That definitely doesn't look like an airplane, though. At times, it almost looks like a flying peanut going through the sky, leaving a trail in the sky that, again, wasn't lasting very long. So there's a close-up view of this mysterious object spotted by Norm above Pennsylvania. This video was taken in October of 2024. I want to go back to this article over here at thedailymail.com, dated October 31st of 2024. Goes on to say, exclusive Pentagon chief reveals high-res photo of a UFO mothership, a huge mini-city floating in the sky. Let's read what the article says, or at least part of it. Luis Elizondo, a career U.S. Army counterintelligence specialist, previously ran the military's Advanced Aerospace Program. Monday night in Philadelphia at a private UFO event, Elizondo dropped what he described as a craft looking like a mothership from the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. He goes on to say, guess what we caught in Romania back in 2022? By the way, of the U.S. Embassy, Elizondo told attendees at the paid event, gesturing to the photo, and he says that. He's talking about that photo right there. But the UFO, which resembles a gleaming disc-shaped craft, has already drawn withering critiques from skeptics, believers, and even military UFO witnesses alike, who claim to have traced the photo back to Facebook, not the U.S. Embassy. One suggested to Daily Mail that Elizondo has been lax in his vetting of such images in a bid to add sensational new material to his paid speaking engagements. Well, if he's having a shortage of material, we have plenty to go around. But in this video here, we're going to analyze this photo out of Romania, supposedly going back to 2022. And here's the photo, and it does say it originated from Facebook, but not necessarily anybody specific. Looking at the photo, here's the things that we can tell from looking at this very basic image. Whoever took the photo was high up in the sky, not necessarily super high like an airplane, but probably on the 20th, maybe 30th floor of a hotel. And looking at some things that we recognize here, we can see what looks like a communications tower over here, which is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 feet tall. And this looks like a stack at a power plant that's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 200, maybe 300 feet tall as well. Comparing it to this object up here in the sky that's being described as a mothership or a mini city, I would say is somewhere similar in size if it were something in the sky. I'm not saying it is, but it couldn't be more than 200 or 300 feet wide at best, if that were indeed something in the sky. But I want to show you guys what I think's going on here. And remember, the person that took the photo is looking out over this road from a hotel window. So here we go. We're going to analyze this photo right here. I put together some still images. I made some modifications to the original, adjusted the lighting and color, and and pulled forward some features that kind of started to make sense once I got in close. I'll tell you guys what I think this is. And remember, the person that took this photo was inside of a hotel behind glass. And we all know what happens when we take photos from behind glass. We get weird reflections. So once I went in tight on this thing and I got to looking at the features of whatever showed up in the photo here, and I can tell by looking at the original photo that it's been altered itself. This has clearly been altered. I did the alterations myself, trying to pull forward features, recognizable features that would give away maybe a clue to an aerodynamic craft that's setting in the sky. This is not an aerodynamic craft. What we have here is a reflection of a light that is behind the person in their hotel room. This isn't anything in the sky. That's a light behind them. I've received photos over the years, hundreds of photos of recessed lighting that look like there's something in the sky taken from inside of a hotel room. The hotel room lights will always, not some of the time, all of the time, they'll always show up in the photo as some sort of a mysterious object in the sky. But if you look close and think about where the person's at, you can normally conclude that it's recessed lighting. In this case, it's some sort of a large chandelier. This is some sort of a decorative light fixture hanging in the hotel room, maybe in the hotel hallway. Maybe they took the photo from outside the elevator, and this is a light that was hanging in the hallway because it does look to be a pretty decent size light, not 200 to 300 feet wide. This is probably no more than 18 to 30 inches wide. That's a chandelier, guys. And if you look real close, as I zoomed in as tight as I could without becoming too overly pixelated, adjusted the lighting, color, and various techniques, and there you go. That's some sort of a glass chandelier hanging from the ceiling inside of whatever hotel they were in. I tried to find the hotel, but I didn't even know if I was in the right town. I went to Bucharest because it's a large city that has large hotels, but I couldn't find this view right here. I was looking for this road, a power plant feature, and a communications tower from the hotels that I visited in Bucharest, and I couldn't come up with anything. But more than likely, guys, what we're looking at here is not a UFO mothership in the sky. That is a light reflection from inside of a hotel room. That is a chandelier hanging from a ceiling inside of a hotel. And we know the picture was taken from a hotel because we can tell the person is up in the air at least 100 feet, maybe higher. That is a reflection of a very nice light fixture, more than likely some sort of a chandelier hanging from the ceiling of the hotel that this person was staying in when they took this photo. More than likely taking photos of the clouds here that look like waves in the sky. And that just happened to appear in the photo, as I've seen dozens and dozens of times when people submit photos taken from behind windows. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.